After enjoying my pear, it was finally time to face the main business of the day, cooking my okra and water leaf soup. I started by washing my periwinkle thoroughly with salt. This step is very important because periwinkle usually comes with sand and all sorts of dirt, so I didn't want any of that in my pot. Once I was satisfied, I put it on the fire to parboil for about 10 minutes so all the excess can come out. While the periwinkle was on the fire, I moved on to the okra. I washed it properly and set it aside. Then I quickly checked on the periwinkle. By then it had cooked enough, so I drained out the first water and kept it aside. Next, I sliced my okra. Now let me ask you, how do you like your okra? Some people prefer it to be finely chopped, some likes it blended, but me, I personally enjoy cutting mine into bigger chunks. That way, when you're eating, you can actually feel the okra inside the soup and actually like it like that. After that, it was time to take care of my panla fish. I wash it really well because panla needs proper cleansing before cooking. Then I poured the periwinkle into the pot, added the panla fish, a bit of water and palm oil, then placed it back on the fire to start the real cooking process. Fun fact, I ended up not going back to the market to buy the water leaf because I was really exhausted. So I just had to make do of what I got from the market. In case you're wondering why there's no water leaf, I did not go back to the market to get it. While the soup was on the fire cooking, I selected my crayfish, cleaned it, and blended it with some fresh pepper using my hand grinder. I love using this method because it brings out the authentic local taste. I added the crayfish and pepper mixture into the pot, then threw in some seasoning cubes and a little bit of salt to taste. Of course, I had to test it to be sure that the flavor was building up nicely, and trust me, it was already smelling like something good was happening here. After letting it simmer for a few minutes, I went in with my sliced okra and some onions, stirred everything together properly so the flavors could mix very well. Finally, I sliced my Oziza leaves and added it last. Oziza has this unique flavor that just elevates the whole soup, so I didn't want it to overcook. At this point, I turned off the gas because I love my okra very fresh. And just like that, my okra and water leaf soup was ready. Of course, I couldn't resist making some hot eba to go with it. I served myself and sat down to enjoy a delicious, healthy, and satisfying meal. Honestly, eating healthy within my means is always a goal, and I think I'm doing a good job at it.